bands, pull up stashed up. Yikes, I play tag and you it for life. Yikes, you a clown, you do it for likes. Yikes, yes it's tight, but it doesn't bite. Rip it right, he be like.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So if you don't already know, if this is your first time on this channel, I am an international student from Nigeria and I recently moved to Ontario, Canada, and I've been making a series of videos about my experience and with my visa and traveling and all of that. But despite all my videos, I feel like I've raised more questions than answers. So I decided to ask you guys what exactly you want me to talk about and what questions that you have. And you gave me quite a bit of questions. So these questions are from like comments under my videos, from DMs. And speaking of DMs, I recently found out that a lot of people sent me, like some people sent me DMs on Instagram, but I don't see them because they're seen as requested messages. So if you don't follow me, Instagram will not give me the notification that you follow me, so I will not be able to respond to your DM because I probably won't see it on time. So just putting that out there, make sure that you're following me before you give any DMs. And for those of you who have DM'd me and I've not answered, I'm sorry. I'm getting on those, and let's get into this video. Okay, the first question is, how many luggage is one allowed to carry when coming to Canada? Then when you go with extra, how much are you to pay? I think I answered this one in my comments, but I'm going to elaborate more on it. You're entitled to 2 check-in luggages and 2 more, so in total you're entitled to 4 luggages. So the other 2 is like a bag, a box, like a small box, or like it's called a carry-on, and then just your normal bag. I mentioned that I carried about 5 boxes when I was coming here. I literally packed my whole house. I was coming, but I paid for 3 extra luggages and they were very expensive. I think altogether I paid about 360 something thousand naira. So each of them are about 130 plus thousand. Okay, let me just elaborate a little bit more on the luggage situation. If your luggage is from 22 kg to about 32 kg, that's when you pay 130,000. But if it's more, you have to pay more money. And I also paid for extra luggage. So there was like extra luggage, but then like one of them was more than 22 or 21. I think that's the kg that they must all weigh. So I paid about 75k for that one, that extra kg. So altogether I paid a lot of money, but it's fine. And I don't know if there's a limit to how many luggages you can carry, but I carried 5, so maybe you can take about 6. I don't know if you can take more, but if you're gonna take a lot of luggages, just keep in mind that you are going to be the one to carry it from the baggage claim. Just keep that in mind. So you need to prepare your mind and soul for the fact that you're going to need to pay someone to handle your trolley, because I literally had to carry everything on the trolley, but I was like, I can't push the trolley myself because one more bag was left, like my carry-on was left, so I had to push the trolley handle. So I had to get someone to push it. And my school doesn't require a tuition deposit, so I'm planning to travel and work there before starting summer semester. Will you be allowed to board the plane with proof of to be out. I also bought the plane without proof of payment of fees. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. I think I've said this before. I think I said in one of my last videos, but before you board your flight, like a few days before, you need to go to the airport to ask them what the airport requirements are, because now even at the airport you need more than just your visa and your tickets. You need a lot of more things. I've talked about them before, so it's important to go and ask them so that you can know exactly what you need. Go through Student Express or normal procedure. I've gotten quite a lot of questions on this. No, I did not go through any kind of express. I went through the normal procedure. I applied myself. I got everything I needed. It was normal procedure. Please, did you submit any English proficiency exams when applying for your visa? No, as a student you don't need to write any kind of exam for your visa. I'm pretty sure you don't. I never had to write any exam. Your admission is enough, but you might need that for your school depending on the school. Some schools need an English proficiency exam for you to get an admission, but some don't. How much did you pay for your visa application fee? And please, did you use any agent for your application? I don't think I remember what my visa application fee was, but I definitely will find out, and I'll put it on the screen anywhere here, because I don't remember at the moment. But yeah, about the second question about my agent, I didn't exactly use an agent. I don't think she's an agent, but she definitely helped me just like get all my documents. But for the most part, we did, my dad was very involved and I was very involved. I think it's very necessary, even when you're using an agent, to be very involved with your process. It was my email that was used. I got all the emails, and she basically helped open the account, like the IRCC account. Told my dad how he needed to do the thing online, but my dad submitted all the documents. I got all the documents. And yeah, I talked about her in my last video, I think, and I'm going to put her number in the description again, just so you guys can see that. Also, at the Canadian immigration, did they ask for a proof that you paid your school fees? Immigration, no, they did not ask for any, because when I was applying, I had not started school yet. So you can't pay school fees if you haven't applied yet, although you do need to pay admission fees before they can issue you your official admission letter, I'm pretty sure. So if you have your admission fees, you have your admission letter, you're fine. They don't ask you for any proof of tuition or anything like that. I would like to know if you can use proof that I have paid my school fees. Hi, I would like to know if you can use proof that I have paid my school fees. I'm pretty sure I did not write this question down, but I will just answer it when I'm editing. If the scholarship is from the school, I think yes, you can use the proof of scholarship. But if it's an outside scholarship, they would have to pay the fees, and then you can just use that. And did you pay your entire school fees before you traveled? Yes, I learned in September, so I did online school in September, and I paid the school fees for that online school, and that was what I used. You live alone or with roommate? Which province? I don't live alone. I live with my brother. He's been here for God knows how long, like 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, but I live with him. and we live in Toronto, Ontario. Do you write the English exam to enter the school? Like I said before, some schools require it, some don't. I actually, I think I said this in one of my videos, I applied for 2 schools, but I did not get into one. The one I didn't get into was the one I actually wrote English proficiency exam for. It was very annoying, but it was fine. Just keep in mind though, you do pay for it. I paid about 50-60 Canadian dollars for it. Yes, it's quite expensive. I don't really know how much that is in Nigeria, in Naira, but yeah, you have to write for some, but most, I don't think you really need for most. As long as you have your WAEC, that's the most important thing they need, your WAEC, and you're fine. Your medical appointment, how many days did it take from the day you booked? Okay, I did not elaborate on this topic in my last video, so let me elaborate more on it. Okay, so when you get your email and you look on your account and you see that it's time for your medical appointment, you immediately make an appointment with the approved hospitals. Now, approved hospitals, because you can't do it at just any hospital, you must do it at an approved hospital. They'll give you a link to hospitals that you can go to. You call them and make an appointment for whatever time, and you make an appointment for a day and a particular time. Okay, it doesn't really, they don't really give a space before the day. They don't really give you any specific time frame, like you must do it at this time. It's not a must, but you must do it upon 30 days of receiving that message. Okay, I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Basically, it depends on how booked they are. Okay, yeah, it depends on how booked they are. That's why I said it's very important to call immediately, because they get very, very booked, because there's people not just applying to go to Canada, but people are applying to go to US, Germany, blah 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 blah. And right now there are only 2 hospitals in Lagos that you can use for Canadian visa, so you need to make sure that you make the appointment on time before they get booked for the next 30 days. And if that happens, oh yeah, but yeah, that is what you need to do. Okay, the last question is, please reply me. I don't know what this means. I don't know if maybe they send a DM, but yeah, I guess hi. Anyways, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys have finally satisfied with all these answers. Thank you for all these questions. They're very important questions, and I just want to be able to be here to help you guys on your own journey, to make it almost as easy as it was, or even as easy as mine was. Yeah, I got a lot of personal questions, by the way. I might do another Q&A, but more personal, but I'm not very sure about how that is going to work out, because I'm still not completely comfortable sharing every part of my life on the internet, of course. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, because I have nothing better to do. Bye. Make sure to subscribe.